So what's the topics?
Welcome to the Ignorant Ass Podcast. I am the real John Tails. I'll introduce yourselves.
I'm the puff of smoke.
Big Pat.
I'm Janice.
All right. So you said what the topic is today?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we kind of was similar idea, I guess, to what we was just talking about. I forgot what I was thinking about.
Damn.
You can call a contact over there.
Nah, it ain't that. The video, the little boy.
The
So,
welfare video.
The welfare video is kind of like similar to what y'all was talking about. You watch it?
Oh, what's that?
So basically, this little Negro, the Negroni, the Neglect, he was talking about like that he ain't never gonna leave the hood, that the government gonna take care of him.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. So what you think?
Slavery at its top notch. Top notch.
Right.
Like, yeah, slavery to the it's done.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
won.
They
They
won.
won.
They won.
That's
I
what
think
it
that's
tells
what the video was kind of
say that,
referring
yeah.
to, right?
Yeah.
Right. But that's
Right.
not even necessarily true because just because you have 8 children does not mean that you're going to get food
Hey, question:
stamps.
Is this the one with the mom and the boy, or is this like
No,
just a
it's
boy? Cause I
Just a little boy.
okay, I ain't seen that one, but y'all saying that, and it is a jump too going around with the mom, a boy trying to go get a job, her
Yeah.
son trying to go get a job, and the mom is arguing with him about going to get a job because it's gonna mess up the government and
Right, and the
what
food
they've been
stamps
into
and all
food
that,
stamps and
yeah.
all that, da da da, and he like you can tell he wants to
Oh, I can see that.
grow, he wants to be further, like
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they right about it.
Like he telling her like, nah, but you want us to be broke forever? You want us to be da da da? And the mom literally is arguing with him,
Yeah.
like, nah, under my house you not gonna do this, and this, cause you not gonna mess this up. So it's like, bro,
Right.
you are hindering that man from changing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all whole dynamic.
But really, that's what the system is designed to do.
Systematic thinking. That's all.
Because
that is.
what
And
she
it's-
thinking about is you gonna go out here and make $250 a week, and
that's
they
what
gonna
mess my money
take
up.
Right.
$50. But because you making this extra $1,000 a month, they not gonna give me this $900 worth of food stamps that I use to feed all y'all in
Yeah,
here.
I mean, yeah. But that's
And that's how the system is set up. Because what you gonna do? Because that's a jump.
It's
You
yeah.
used to get $900 of food stamps to feed people in your household, and then because you getting an extra $700 in income.
I do gotta say this though, but I feel like
I
a
agree
person
with
who
you.
can set yourself on that track,
Right.
it's done.
Right.
But it's a
So,
lot of
yeah.
people out here that live like
Like,
that.
yeah.
There's a lot of people
It's
stuck
a
with
lot
that.
of
I
people
know.
out
I
here
get it.
that
I
live
get
like
it.
that, like professional, and they don't look like us.
No, I
But I'm
agree.
just saying, she's wrong for that because the fact that he want to get out there and get a job,
Mhm.
she should be promoting that because
Yeah.
that's showing that she did her job. Like he want to be
He
self-sufficient.
want more, yeah. He want to be self-sufficient,
Right.
Especially I'm gonna say this, especially from a man or a black man, black
Right.
boy. Like don't stop that at all.
Right.
Don't like parents out there. I don't care what it is, especially nowadays. Yeah, if your kid tell you what they like doing, what they trying to do, just tell them they can do it.
Promote it.
Like tell them they
Yes.
can do it. That's it, cause
I'm all for it.
man,
It's a bunch of ass back thinking back here out here.
It
man.
is some
Ass backwards thinking out here, man.
what?
Not
y'all know what you
saying,
saying.
what
I'm just
she's
saying.
like,
The
Right,
way-
with the mama
That's
saying.
that video almost
Yeah.
planted. That's for the way
Yeah,
niggas is thinking,
it's
man.
just
It's
crazy.
well, the little boy video, I don't think that video is real.
You
Yeah,
think
I
it's
think
fake?
the purpose
yeah.
of the video is to be rage bait and have people talking about it.
But there is a lot of fucking
But
people
it's
that think
out
like
there
that.
who think like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that video was the spoken voice for it,
Right,
but
right,
a lot
right.
of people on
Well,
And
that
I'm just
same
gonna
Same
tell
system.
Yeah, yeah.
everybody, just because you got 8 kids does not mean them people is gonna give you no food stamps. So please don't be out here having no babies
Right.
I'm gonna say this:
to get no food stamps.
if you can't go get 2 meals for yourself, don't be having babies. Don't
be
keep
having
having
no
babies.
babies.
I
It's
agree
simple.
with that.
That's
If
all.
you can't take care of
Like,
them,
come
don't
on,
have
man.
them.
If I can't
That's
swim, I'm
That's
not gonna
why
just
I
jump
got
in the
as
fucking
many
pool.
as I got, cause I could take care.
Like what
of them.
it don't make if I can't swim, why I'm just jump in the deep end of the pool?
You gotta
Don't
learn
make sense.
sometime. That's how I learned how to swim.
Right.
Shout out JP.
Shut up,
But
Patrick.
that's a big, that's a bigger topic though,
Jarvis.
because
The real
that
John Sales ain't got no kids.
they ain't thinking about that shit, man. The
What?
people that's doing it is not thinking
They
about
don't think they got. I think for people like that, it's just like you said. They
I
whole
think she's thinking
mentality-
about it.
You
I
can
think
put
about that
in
lady, huh?
there. You ain't got the whole thing.
Oh. I think that lady in the video she's thinking about. She's thinking about it more than what y'all think she thinking about it because she got her math together. She did
Well, that
single
part-
mom
but-
math. Oh.
Yeah, that point. I'm
Like,
just
I
saying.
understand how
the ones
she-
that-
So
using
she
the
right
system.
and she wrong
Right.
because she should let him go and get a job and she should take him.
Nah, like I don't disagree with that. Like she using the system that's in place for that reason. You know what I'm saying? My issue is the whole mentality behind that is like you not moving forward.
There's no
at any
forward.
But that's
point.
what it
There's
was
no
set up
forward
to do.
progress.
That's
I don't
what-
think it was actually set up to do that.
You don't think so?
No, I just think that a lot of times.
So
when
if
you-
the system was really set up to help you, right?
Uh-huh.
If you are willing to get out there and make more money,
Right.
why would they cut your
No,
benefits?
no, yeah. I think the system. I think the system was
So
validly
let's
set up
say
for that.
No,
it's
I'm
a
on
matter
the
if you can break
system.
out of it. Like that's
Yeah,
on
you
you.
gotta
though.
break
thing
out
is-
of it.
That's on you.
But
yeah.
it's hard to break out of it.
Here's
It's
my
hard
thing.
to
Let me
be
finish.
middle class in America.
What I was saying is the idea of welfare isn't set up to hold people back
Right.
like that. Like the
Right.
idea, the implementation over the years where you have different people making different rules and adding and changing things.
Right.
That's different. The intent there is, oh, we're punishing you here for having to use welfare instead of welfare becoming something that's supposed to help you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the original intention of welfare isn't to get people stuck.
Yeah.
You know, it's supposed to be there to help, but you know, a lot of times you don't really know what the effects of something are going to be until those things are in place.
And over time, some facts are facts. Like when things grow or over time as things change, like he said, if it started off as good, how many folk would just started having more babies under that
Right.
thing? How much the population growing?
Right.
Well, a lot of
It's
people
those
do
same
have
people
more
working.
babies, so
But this what I'm saying is them same
but they
people.
don't look like us.
But this what I'm gonna say. No, I agree on both ends. I'm saying those people, how much do they pour back into society to be able to be the helping system? That be the problem. A lot of people, once they the ones we talking about, when they just got they about a bunch of kids and we talking about they ain't trying to work, they off the government.
Okay.
They not pouring back into
Right.
the bucket that's pouring into the
Yeah.
thing that's just
Right.
growing rapidly and out of
So
control.
You think people intentionally having kids to get more welfare?
I mean, that's what the video implies.
I think there
That's
is.
what
The
the little boy
video
said.
does imply
I
that.
think
That's
there
what
is
the
the
little boy
lowest. I
said.
think
He
the
said he
lowest
gonna
state of
have-
mind. Yes, there is
He
some
said
people
he
out
gonna
here.
have 8
Yeah, I
kids
do.
and the government gonna help him take care of it.
Yeah, I do believe
So
that
there
some
has to
people are
be
like that.
somebody out there that thinks like that. But I'm just my opinion is please don't think like that because
word.
that's not the case. The
Right.
government is not gonna take care of you.
I mean, you got to think now. We are in a time.
That's the thing. It ain't. As soon,
The-
if
and
you
if
get
the
an
government
opportunity,
and if the
throw you
government
out.
is taking care of you, you're not living, you're
You
surviving
owned,
because they
yeah.
only
You
give you
owned.
pieces.
Yeah, that's word.
And you owned. It ain't.
They
You
only
can't
give
do
you
nothing.
pieces.
That's all. Either you and you got your own mind, or you the system. I mean, that's just a
Goddamn
simple
Tom Perry
choice.
movie, motherfucker.
Like if you
Exactly.
The system.
the system, the movie, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga might as well.
That
just
junk gonna
name
be
this
spelled
movie
the
that.
system. S
Right.
S S I S S I S T M L. The system.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
about a woman with 8 kids living off welfare and meet a good man who take her off welfare.
And yeah.
Light skinned nigga
Yes.
with braids.
Yeah, nah.
Glue to the
That
back.
nigga gonna be Chris. Chris gonna be the person.
Nah, no, it ain't.
That's
No,
what
it
I'm
ain't.
saying. It's gonna be somebody
Uh-uh.
like Chris in the movie.
My first question is, you know your daddy? Is he on welfare? That's my first questions. Not gonna even lie. That's my first questions.
Your first question.
That tell you a lot.
Oh yeah, they do.
That tell you a lot. And,
You
it,
know, some people.
and a lot of
on
times they
welfare-
tell you a lot of stuff that it never gets said to you or told to you.
Right.
When did it change though, man? Because people used to have a lot of kids and they took care of their family.
That's what we was talking about. Like, bruh.
You think about
but
our
the
grandma
world,
and them, it's what, 13 of
the
them?
world,
I mean,
Yeah.
but they won't
Well,
pay
profit
profit
Yeah.
6 boys. I
It
mean,
wasn't saying. It won't.
currency wasn't work and labor and I would
Right.
say stride was still more important than currency amount. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, as currency amount outweighed that, like I said, niggas now ain't building houses. You gotta have the
That's
money to
word.
buy a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not like that, but you and the female can go out here and get equal opportunity of money. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
right.
we back and forth now.
Like
You
our
feel what I'm
uncles built
saying?
all these houses. Great,
Right,
great, great
right.
uncles.
Yeah,
went
like
over
the
in
bro,
world.
men, you know, or I use this as an analogy, bro. Let's say in the day we village folk or whatever, as far back as we can go. Folk gotta eat, nigga. The whatever we gotta kill ain't next door.
Right.
I'm a hunter, you my wifey. I gotta go on a whole excursion.
yeah.
I'm about to be gone. You don't know how long. Whole time I'm gonna get something before I leave, cause I don't even know if I'm gonna make it back.
Right.
You heard what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think, bro. These realities you talking
When you
about, like.
buy some, she got
Yeah.
pregnant. for
Yeah,
the 12th
and she
time.
got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And she don't even know if the daddy coming back. She feel me?
Right,
Like she
right,
don't
right.
even know. But whole time you gotta think of the mind states of the woman. That's a strong woman. You get what I'm saying? To be in a place
Right.
and you gonna act out that place with the craziest outcomes, and even as a man. Like no different than you gonna tell a man he lazy as hell if he ain't out here going to get no money.
Yeah, the
Imagine
kid-
telling a
the kids
nigga,
was
bro,
working at
like,
8,
bro,
9 years old,
I
too.
might not make it back, babe,
But
and
you
I
could
love you.
also survive off of like one income back then. Like,
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah. Now,
More income.
like New York, I seen that the other day. New York, literally, it's a mandatory. You got to work 2 jobs just to bare minimum
price,
survive. Like
yeah.
people are working 2 jobs just to pay their rent.
Cause it's a,
Right.
but because you got New York is one of those cities where like it's a
And like I'm saying, New York is New York, but I'm saying even in contrast to like here,
capital. Like,
you got to work a second job to be able to do something.
but the thing is with New
I
York,
feel that.
You know what I'm
here,
saying?
But
You
like,
gotta have multiple income.
You got to have
streams
another
to
income.
be able
Even
to do
here, you
something.
got to have
Yeah.
something else
but
just to
think
be able
about
to do
how
something.
New York is, where like you got wealth, like
Oh yeah,
billionaires.
yeah, for sure.
making the medium income go up. So like you got all these wealthy people in New York, but 70% of the population there,
Bro, yeah,
you know, regular everyday people.
everyday people, yeah, for sure, for
So
sure.
like rent went up, but I ain't had nothing to do with that. That's why they elected that new. Well, that's why they try to get that new dude elected there.
Something that is. I know this is a little off topic, but y'all see that Jeff Bezos? Didn't he just get married?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I was watching news with my grandma, so and it was saying like shout out grandma, but yeah, so it's like the economy and where was it at? I think like Bali or somewhere like that, one of them places. But the
They
economy,
bought the joint, right?
yeah, the economy went up in that presence 1.5 billion.
Right.
Like just because dude got married there. You feel me? Like they was talking about the guest list or whatever. They was talking about
Guest
so
list and
much
everything,
money,
yeah.
and it was like, yo, just like, yo, the fact that we live out here like this, like, I got a few dollars in my pocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, like, right, you talking about a wedding? This is a one-time thing. This is a
Billions. of dollars.
1.5 billion worth of economy for a wedding.
A wedding, yeah.
Like, but and then not like that, but I'm just gonna talk for us men, man. You got females out here looking at that and can't not burn the food.
The expectations.
Man, it'd be crazy, bro. It'd be crazy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that is why the simple things ain't important.
It
Like
is crazy.
it takes over marriage. Like marriage is me and you getting together. That's a celebration right now. We are uniting. This is us for the rest of our life. But nah, shorty,
Sometimes,
like
yeah.
the dress. Where it's at. Oh, my bitches gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
I want a beachside
I
wedding.
need social media presence. I need to be content. I need y'all raw nigga. We get the photographer. Oh man, we done forgot
Right.
like this shit today. Tomorrow, we gotta survive. Like so, come on now. So yeah, that just hit me though. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, money out here. You know, folk broke, folk rich. In between. But that's what I said. But the thought
That's the hard
to get back
part.
to that, the thinking,
the
the
in-between.
thinking like that, you never get there. That's the issue.
Right.
That's the system.
Yes.
Thinking like that,
That is the
it's
system.
a whole nother world out here, man.
It's called
like, for real.
capitalism.
That's it. It ain't
It
saying
is.
that everybody can just go get it.
That's
but,
the system. It's
you know,
this is America.
yeah,
I'm
fact.
trying to tell you.
It is. It's capitalism.
I mean,
Seems
look
like
at us.
slavery with extra steps. Sometimes.
Right.
Look at us. We podcasters looking for streams.
Right. streams of income.
Shit, this shit's supposed to work better to get more money than if I become a doctor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I hope
just
so.
think, yeah, but I'm just saying, just think about that. Like,
Right.
that's what it is nowadays. Like, you feel me? Add streamer to the basketball rapper.
Like gamers are like that. I mean,
Yeah,
streamers
yep.
is up there. Like,
Streamers
you
up
make-
there.
Yes,
bro.
I'm trying to get my
But it
kids
just
to
let
go
you know.
into IT.
That's because we don't live here.
They might be too late for us.
We live here.
Oh, is that too late?
They might be.
What?
I ain't gonna say they are, but it's becoming like one of those oversaturated.
Oh, okay. I get
But
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like
I get
everybody's saying go into IT.
I
learn
get it.
coding.
I get it.
But hey,
Oh yeah, but it's like it's
still
people out
there.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still.
I feel like I feel like go into that stuff, but I feel like always still you have
Do
to
your own thing.
do your own thing.
Right.
Do your own
Yeah.
thing.
If I go into IT, it's because
believe
I
in
want it's
that.
something I want to invent.
Right.
It's something I'm trying to push of
Yes.
my own or something. If that's the reason I'm gonna go into IT, it ain't gonna be, oh, cause there's jobs in the IT. No,
But
that ain't
certain,
gonna last for
but
so long.
okay, I can't say that.
What?
I was just gonna say like I feel like certain countries like that's a standard. Like
Oh yeah,
before you go into something, they be like, "Why are you going into this? Is it a need for this?"
it is. They do tell you that.
America's one
Okay.
of those countries.
No,
sometimes.
America
yeah,
let
it
you do what
is,
you
but
wanna
I
do
feel
and
like
get
yeah,
that.
But you
America's sort of
still, they
wild.
still trying to like.
The Indians,
You still
the
get so
Asians,
much shit for certain
You know what I'm
things.
saying?
Okay.
Like they be on that. You feel
But
what
think
I'm saying?
about how often they be like. People will say.
I feel like
you
we
got a
should do that
trash
as a
degree.
people. Like we should census as a people
Women's
and do
studies.
This is what I
that.
love to say. Imagine, like I'm just saying, we was talking about. Imagine what's the dude from the Casanat?
Casanat, yeah.
But the Ray,
Yeah.
the Asian
Dog,
cat.
Ray funny.
Listen, he funny. I fuck with Ray, right? But imagine like what his people back home really looking at him like yeah, he getting money, but like and from their mind
Right,
frame,
right,
and yeah,
right.
they are American a
Right.
little bit, but like, bro is my fault. Bro, a whole
Right.
YN out here, like you know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
they do got him.
he's
like
one of
YA.
us. Like
Right.
yeah, it's like it ain't even like he just over here and he's just Asian Ray.
Right.
No, he is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Japanese Ray. You feel me? Like it's different. Like it's crazy, but like I said, mind frame. It's just Yeah, I don't know. I brought that up, but it was something when y'all said, but
I get it.
The
Yeah.
streaming.
the stream, yeah, it's just yeah, the streaming and yeah, I don't know. That's crazy to me though.
But it's so much. It both is and isn't a whole bunch of opportunity out here, and like the whole welfare mentality stops you from reaching out and getting that type of opportunities. Like
Yes.
if you worried about depending on
The government.
$900 of food stamps,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like you not worried about progressing yourself or your family. Like Chris said, like you can't come out here and tell your young son not to get a job.
Right. I get that.
Something gonna click where it's like,
No, I get
can
that.
I make $900?
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like if you could do your math with assistance from the government, you know what I'm saying? You could do the math yourself. But
Right.
that's the thing. And like you said, that's white, black.
Right.
That's
everything.
everything. That's
Everybody
everybody.
do that.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
do
Like I
that.
said, that ain't really just a black problem.
Yeah, so
Right.
that's why I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm
that's
trying
the
to
part of the
say.
system right now. That's where the system is at now. It's not
Right.
it's not even so much a racial
Trump
thing.
said
It's
he getting rid of that though.
it's an integrity thing.
But
you
they
get what I'm
like to
saying?
blame black people for like we're like the poster child.
Right,
for that
but
type
they
of
put
stuff.
us to the front.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
They
it's
share
like-
videos
it
like
ain't
that.
complaining.
really just
It's
black people
not-
It's
doing
not.
right.
that.
It's not.
No,
You know
but
what
see,
I'm
because
saying?
people don't understand either. Like, it's always that you got people who are in society and they are amongst society, but you always got people who find a way,
Right.
whether
Right.
it's under the line or over the line.
Right.
You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So, and that's white, black, and all. Like, you know, I'm gonna just say niggas in the street ain't no different than moonshiners in the cut.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's always gonna be
People
them.
making meth
Yeah,
in the
people,
trailer
and
park.
them people always on that line. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but it's because they gonna swing. They the type people. Either you gonna stay right here,
Right.
or you gonna go up. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
elevate, yeah.
Like, and it could go corporate, or like I said, it's gonna go under their nose and all in your
They
pocket.
be talking about like how the whole fentanyl epidemic. It ain't really black people making
No,
You
no,
know, push your fence in it. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas, how we getting it?
Right.
I mean,
How
that's
they get it?
everything though, for real. It's like
Right.
we love. Yeah, everybody say we love to be like we the most deprived. We ain't got nothing, not
Right.
capable of nothing. But it be like when we get our hands on everything, it be like, how did it happen?
Right.
Where did we get it?
Right.
We don't have access.
Yeah, we ain't access.
We don't-
none of that
we ain't
shit.
have
Black
access
folks
to
just
none
take
of
the
it, bruh.
lesser
Right.
So,
whatever
but
we
nobody
can get
want
and
to be
make the
like,
most
where did
of
it come from?
Right.
Right.
You know, but black people who was just getting hosed down in America
Right.
was
You know what I'm
not
saying?
Right.
We
was
gotta
not,
get it out the
uh,
gutter, and everything
yeah.
we touch, we make
was
better.
not
We get
yeah
to
was
it.
not making pure cocaine.
Right.
Like you feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we the
Like
problem. Yeah, we become the problem.
Ain't
The-
no cocoa plants growing in
the
Compton.
black
You know what
people
I'm
y'all trained to have in church like this every Sunday was not out here slinging guns and shooting. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
saying? We don't own no gun.
Y'all was
production
even
factories.
only more powerful. White folk was even only more powerful at one point because y'all the only ones had guns.
Right.
It ain't never a story where we stole enough guns to supply all everybody. You feel? No, bro.
We don't own
We
none
still
of the
don't have a
companies
black-
that make
We
guns.
still don't have a gun making company,
You know what
do
I'm
we?
saying?
Like, come on, bro.
We don't own none of the companies that make bullets.
Come on, bro. Like, just think, come on,
Where it
man.
come from?
Where did it
We
come
don't
from,
own
bro?
none of the planes that fly in cocaine and drugs.
Man, these YNs couldn't buy a belt.
You know what I'm saying?
You think they could buy a gun for real?
Right.
Now they can, cause they dumped out here now.
Right.
They everywhere now. Y'all, where you get the technology to print up guns?
Right. We ain't make that.
It's too ahead of the game now.
Right.
These your INs is Call of Duty for real. They not. It's different. Like
Nah,
yeah.
It's a whole different.
Yeah, me,
ball
I
game.
ain't gonna even lie. My mind said a gun. Yeah, I know the name. I know whatever. I'm gonna know how to shoot it, but that's that. Like, it ain't no. Yeah, I'm on it. Like, I'm on it. I'm ready to use this junk. Like, I'm waiting on something. Like, nah, bro, it's different. It's different now.
So
It
when young
is a
boys come up in
different
the
time.
churches, man, to them they in war all the time.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mentality.
I get
But
it.
where does it come
But
from?
where does it come from?
It
Like,
comes from
But y'all
Certain
was
places-
kind
I'ma
of
say this.
at war though.
Yeah,
Do
Yo.
you think it
was.
come from
But
watching
not
y'all?
having no outlet. I'm gonna say that.
it
No
it's-
outlet.
It's what
No
you
outlet.
see. I mean,
Yup.
so we came up in the crack era because we're a little late on the crack in Virginia.
Right.
So the early '90s was the crack era for us. Late '80s, they would introduce
but that
pops
was
and all them
crack
boys.
era in general though. Like,
But I'm saying it does something to the mentality, man. You
Yeah.
come up in that shit, you see that shit. Hip hop was thriving at the time. You
Mm-hmm.
come up, you see certain things. Then you see your mom and your pops go to work all day, come home, they ain't got time for you. You left out there by yourself all the
Right.
time. They try to make a
Right.
dollar, put food on the table,
right.
and you out here in these damn streets,
And you seeing
and
faster
you seeing
Trying
money.
to
faster
get it.
money.
You
You
seeing
seeing
bigger money.
yeah, you
Yes.
seeing buku. You
Yeah.
like fuck that
It
shit.
come with the risk, but
Right.
it come with a lot
But
of
that's
freedom.
a hard
you know?
adjustment, and some people don't make it past that adjustment. That's what I'm trying to say.
then you gotta take
When
that,
you
though.
come from
These cats
having
got on
something
nice shoes, and you got the
and
same
then to
pair on.
go to not having it again is a
We
big
just had
adjustment.
that conversation. I was just telling them. You talking about this? Yeah. I was just telling them. I was just I'm like, bro, like, folks used to be like, yeah, oh, they Tweety and them in the house. They are Richmond Hills in the house. Yeah, that's where all the money going. I ain't had a new Jordans when they dropped. I
Right.
ain't had a, bro. I had to finesse my clothes. That's
See
why
what
I
I'm
was
saying? Y'all,
styling.
that was like first generation wealth probably for them. They
Yeah,
just
yeah.
they just get into a
Right.
nice house.
Just getting to
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know what Tweety Pops and them
Yeah,
was going
you-
through. What
yeah.
the hell they would, you know?
They don't know how to. They
Shit.
don't know what money built the house.
Yeah, what money
Right.
built the
They
They
house.
don't know that.
No,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
can't.
They don't know that.
Yeah,
bro.
that
That's
shit
it.
they-
That's just. It was just first. You said first generation.
Yeah,
trying
they
to
just
do it
start getting
legit.
to a little money.
Right.
Yeah,
Trying to get it legit.
Yeah,
you feel
real
me? Trying to
shit.
be in the better.
because it was money there, but they don't know where that come
Yeah,
from. They don't
know
know that part.
Yeah. So
Right.
again, yep. Again, just so y'all know.
Imagine all of that, right? And then you add in social media to it.
Right.
These young-
It's a
The
flex. It's a
influence.
flex.
Lost,
It's
bro.
a flex of
Oh,
false.
yes.
It's
The
lost.
apparent.
It's
The
a flex
You
apparent.
of
see everything. You hear everybody talking about such and such.
Listen,
oh,
I'm be
oh
honest.
boy over there, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? He popping. Oh,
When we
all
talking
right.
about the YNs, but you don't think like YNs, it's the danger to be the most gangster. It get real dark nowadays. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Cause now it's in between rap and rock, so like it get devilish almost.
Mm.
Niggas want to be demons now. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like
They
you know, niggas
are.
don't even want to be gangsters no more. Niggas want to be niggas on demon time.
But it's
nigga.
been there though. You think I was a bone thug nigga?
No.
They were pushing that shit on
you
them,
right?
and they ain't even know what the hell they were.
And
they
that-
were
and
promoting.
You right, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying it's such a large.
They said a large,
Like
yeah,
if you listen to if you fuck with Bone, you fuck with Bone.
3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, yup. Like I said, over time it's always been pushed, but now it's at that peak of like Where like hip hop now is like hip hop was like that
It's crossed over.
and this and
yeah.
that and there was pieces because it was expressional. You got your it's all kind of pieces of it, but now the overall pieces, nigga, it's just dark. You feel me? Like I said, even on the female end, I don't like y'all can cancel me. I don't care, but so I hate to say it, but like females now have put attraction or appearance.
The master of the female rap.
Appearance attraction to the
Yeah.
point of like morale is out the window.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
You
in a
had
sense.
Kim and Foxy, but
Just
you
like
also
us.
had.
It's like a
Well,
YN.
I don't know when Kim
A
and Foxy
YN
they
know-
took it ran with
A
it.
YN know it ain't
when
good
they
to be
first
out here
started,
killing.
Queen Latifah was
Well,
more
Queen
popular.
and them were different.
Queen and them more
Yeah,
popular.
Queen, MC Light, and all them cats were
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
And then you get the whole.
I'ma
But
say
then
Lil' Kim.
you come to
Lil'
Kim
Kim.
and them. Kim
It was Lil'
did.
Kim.
Kim, Foxy, you
I
had
ain't gonna
Gangsta
lie.
Boo and them. You
It
had,
was Lil' Kim. Even with the Gangsta Boos though,
yeah,
like
Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo was a little bit different.
She
to
was
me
hood
even
though.
still,
She was
'cause
your, she was your average hood female.
She was a I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this. She was a real personality.
Yeah, real
Right.
shit. Yeah, Boo
Like
was.
to be honest, it's like this. To be
Boo-
out
Boo
here,
was one of your homies
to be,
on the
like this.
yeah,
to be
in the
out here
hood.
selling sex and being like, but I ain't no hoe.
Yeah, word.
That's a fake. That's
Yeah.
a false
Yeah, that shit
narrative.
is
Yeah, it is
crazy.
false
You could
narrative.
be a shorty who been in the streets,
Yeah,
been
word.
around the fellas,
Uh-huh.
you blunt with it. You could that's a personality.
personality.
But
Yeah.
you ain't
Talk about
faking.
buttholes, trying to act like you ain't a hoe.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? You out here saying literally, fuck this nigga, that nigga, but they better give me that money. That's solicitation. Like that's hoeing. So
Right.
if I call you a hoe, you can't be mad at me.
can't be
You
mad
ain't a
about
false
that shit.
narrative. Just like I said, them YNs be looking crazy as hell in court. Like they ain't
Right.
know that they was gonna get life for killing somebody. Like they be like it's a
For real.
face narrative. It's like a false narrative. It's like you didn't know. Like
That's
how
some
you
dumb
didn't
shit,
know? Like now, for even around here, folk be I ain't gonna lie. I be like fuck the police, but to be talking and complaining about the police
Right.
all day and shit don't make sense, nigga. That shit, that's where I've been. That's their job.
Right.
They
Right.
doing their job.
Right.
You doing your job.
Right.
Your job not to get caught by them.
Right.
You can't just be hating on the niggas. Like, I mean,
Right.
you can say fuck them because you know how to stay away. You gonna maneuver it. But when they catch you, you can't be up.
To me, they ain't even bad they used to, because they don't have to do their job no more.
That's what I'm getting
Right.
at, bro.
Hey,
That's
back
what I'm
in the day,
getting
them
at,
niggas
bro.
used to
It
stay
be on
over here.
social
Yeah.
media.
They used to
Bruh.
harass the shit out
They
niggas
used
over
to
here.
harass.
And that
Right.
shit,
They
niggas
don't
stand
have
on
to
the
do
block
that.
all
They
day
used
now,
to
and this niggas,
drive
they don't
through
even
the-
fuck with niggas no more.
And
They used
see,
to drive
and see
through
that
Florida
bill, and that
Beat
that
the
be
block.
real.
every
Now
10
look, and we
minutes.
talk
Yeah.
like I said, we got one in the bill, so let's be real. Even when cops was harassing, if it was 10 of y'all niggas and they was harassing one or two or the whole group, some of y'all niggas was doing dirt. Or just did some shit to get arrested. You get what I'm saying? So they still doing their job.
still doing their
It's
job,
ca-
right.
it's cops and robbers,
Yeah,
nigga.
real
Like
shit.
that shit always been a thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like now, like just I don't know. It's just weird now. Like I said, folk be telling on themselves now,
Yeah.
and then be like, oh, nah, it's this. They be like we like to point fingers everywhere else. Like, oh no, it's something else. And it's like,
At
bruh.
some point, you gotta look in the mirror.
Yeah, at some point, yo, that's
Yes.
in society we gotta look in the mirror, bro.
Accountability.
Like,
Accountability.
there's no growth without that. There you go.
You gotta have
If you,
accountability.
that's you will not never grow. Like you say, like we going back to the topic, like somebody like that. If you really sat down and looked and be like, how did I get here? You gonna break the fuck down.
Right.
But then
Right.
either you smart enough
But
or you
sometimes
gotta.
it's necessary.
Yeah, it's necessary because you gotta see where you moving from.
Right.
You gotta see what you gonna do different. You gotta see what you attach. But
Right.
people don't like to look in the mirror. Now we got a worse mirror.
Right.
So now we can look in this mirror
Reflection look different. Huh?
Right.
and we can put up whatever we want.
Whatever
Whatever
we
the fuck you
want.
Yeah.
And we got people judging and reacting and interacting with us off of this person
Right.
that we didn't put up. Like, nah, bro.
But that's it.
and nah,
But
yeah.
that's it.
That's crazy, yo. Life crazy out here, man.
But eventually, that's the only way you gonna contact. Eventually, all of us gonna have our own little person in this own little fake world, and every time we interact with people, we gonna be
In the
like,
fake
Be
world.
that- to be that, yeah.
In
It's
the
figure we done created.
metaverse.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Like I said, man, and then like I said, we was talking about the finances and all that. It's like even the money, like, bro, we don't know. Like, we're reality. There's people who make certain people look like life got is going on,
it's going
Just so-
on. It is
just so people like us can want to strive to be that.
right.
Right.
And
but what is that?
yes.
You get what, it'd be like we don't never care about what is that. We just be off the I want that.
I want that.
I want that.
I want that.
I want that. I need that. I want to
that.
be like that. But what is that?
Right.
But that's been
You know
going
what I'm
on for
Forever.
forever.
Since
Just
they
back to
put
your
it-
statement when you was like y'all was on Richland Hill, but you didn't get the new
Yo,
Jordan
yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
So
I want,
that's-
yeah.
That is just 100 times worse.
It'd be like the Joneses in there.
They used to have like the bags of cereals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like straight up,
What's
like
wrong with the bags of
It
cereal?
ain't nothing wrong
Nothing,
with it, but it'd be
now,
like it'd be like so. It was like it's crazy because like let's say like especially like once I hit high school, it was growing up, you know. But once I hit high school, I won't even. It's crazy because I won't even at the crib no more.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
But the I had the box top fade like the
Okay.
Will Smith, the Fresh Prince Jones. So like. It was like this big reflection of like, oh well, yeah, the Fresh Prince. Oh, they got the crib on the. I don't even live over this joint at this
Right,
point,
right.
but
Right.
it's like that's what you know of Chris. Like they tweety,
Right.
you get what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, we on the same level as you.
Right.
If anything, we just pouring a little bit more into maybe this priority.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. But like we on it, like that's what he's saying as far as the bro. Like I
They
mean,
didn't
it's-
have all the name
Bruh,
brand stuff.
we won't
no
eat
Captain
out.
Crunch up in that Joker,
We
you know
won't
what I'm
eating
saying?
out all the
Nah,
time.
nah.
Right.
Bruh,
That's
Tweety
where
was
all my
cooking.
money
My
goes.
mom was
Cooking.
cooking like we eating cooked meals and like
I'm about
I
to
know
start
people
that.
now who ain't got money talking about they don't eat leftovers.
Right.
Shit.
Nigga, like, I don't
get it.
understand.
I
Like,
get
nigga,
it.
I grew
That's
up-
the kids. That's all of them.
I grew up like eating leftovers, like to the point where like today, it's not. I get it to a degree. Like yeah, I'm not about to. Leftovers ain't about to last forever. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Different now,
But
leftover.
like,
ain't no
And we ain't
leftovers. We cook
wasting
just
it.
enough now.
yeah, I mean now, now you want to just cook just
Right.
enough. But at the same time too, I'm not about to waste nothing.
No,
so
no, I wanna
I'm gonna
cook
eat
with
today,
leftovers.
and then
You would
whatever
like to
left
touch
gonna
like-
get
So I
ate
can
up.
eat tomorrow,
Like, cause
too.
well, I
Yeah,
don't
at least
waste.
for
I don't
lunch
do
and
no
shit, yeah.
wasting.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
word.
we're not wasting anything.
Yeah, and see, like-
certain things,
Yeah.
you know.
I ain't gonna lie. Shorty going to the grocery store. It be crazy. Shorty go to the grocery store, and she buy a whole bunch of stuff, and like have that shit to go bad.
No,
Yeah.
It's
Right.
what like I had to tell her the other day, I'm like, yo, like buy half a gallon of milk, yo. Like
Right.
when you get, don't buy a whole gallon.
Nobody
Like,
who got
Right.
it.
Milk going
When
bad
you
every
living
time.
alone, you gotta learn.
whole
how
bunch
to,
Right.
of milk going bad every time. Like,
you can't buy. You,
you
can't
got-
buy 2 bags of spinach. 'cause
and yeah, she
Right.
like
none
she
of
just
them
not
bags
thinking
go,
about
not
it.
gonna
You know,
make
she's
it.
not thinking about it like that. She's
Right.
like, because like in a sense, like they it's like almost you feel more privileged. Like even if you don't got it like that, it's supposed to be done like that. Or you
Right.
get what I'm saying? Like that's just what just respectfully like. And, yeah.
You gotta buy them shelf life items when you live in.
Man, yeah, man. Like for real.
Oatmeal,
Like even now,
rice,
like even now,
eggs.
like the item, the idea. Yo, what is that?
What is what?
Why that junk got?
I feel like it's a mosquito.
Oh yeah, but it got like a
Oh, you
piece
got a
of.
plant on the back of it.
Yeah, it got like a long. Look like some dead grass.
Yeah, it's probably building a nest or something.
Yeah, well that's crazy. I ain't never seen one.
Man, you
toting
can't
like
be
that.
reacting like that. I'm thinking it's some crazy shit over here by me. Like, oh,
It's
I
not-
mean,
it
I
might
get
have
it, but
been.
I think that more has to do with just going to the store and getting stuff that you think you need and not actually
I'm just saying, certain mindset.
manage the items.
Just saying, certain mindset
Right.
put you in there. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like some people, like I said, just. I mean, to me, going to spending $30 on something to eat all the time don't make sense to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
word.
I'm the
I'm
type
guilty.
person.
We've
when
been
it-
doing it a lot later because of time.
Yeah,
Everybody's
and
so
I-
busy. You're
and
so
I get
busy.
it.
You're busy.
I do it.
I'm
too.
I
triggered.
get it, but it'd be like, yo, dang, like
But then I try to grocery store for the meals, them lunch meals throughout the week. I try to prep for the
nah,
week.
for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But even if it's like, not like that, it's all adjustment.
Yeah, it's adjustment.
Right.
It's all adjustment, but life ain't. It's
Life
all
getting crazy,
adjustment.
man.
It is. Even right now, we
Right,
talking
it's the
about
time.
stuff tight
Yeah.
and stuff.
You rather
It's
gonna
so
spend
tight.
the money or take the time.
Yep, that's what it is. You gotta.
It's either or.
Yeah.
Cause to me, it makes sense to go spend the $30.
Yeah, this day and time,
Sometimes, yeah.
Cause
yeah.
sometimes I don't have the
You
time.
ain't got the time, right?
No, yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
And then I can meal prep, and I'm trying to put that high on my list, like meal prep services. But my kids don't like the younger
Yeah, you gotta force feed 'cause
generations
they don't
do
want shit
not
no more.
want
They don't want a
no
good meal.
leftovers. They are spoon fed. They want it hot,
Mm.
cooked, straight off the pot, and then that's it.
But you they mama. See, that's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I will say that.
'Cause
Yeah.
our
What do you
parents ain't
mean?
giving no. Grandma ain't
I
giving
mean,
no
I get
option.
it, and maybe that's
Yeah,
why
eat
I'm
that
like
shit.
that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it
you didn't
when
like
they
it.
made me.
But I'm gonna be
do
honest.
that
But
shit.
can I say something?
Because it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Can I say something? I do feel like this. And that's like, of course, things ain't nothing personal, but it's like I have seen where that's part of our problem is feeding into our trauma. So like,
And I get it.
And I'm saying that, or certain particular traumas. I'm saying
You
that.
gotta
in
be able
this-
to decipher the difference too in which trauma and which.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say. So
Right,
like,
right.
not like that, but as a child, it was so much we didn't agree with and didn't
Oh yeah,
like.
that's where.
Right.
But once you become an adult,
Right.
Yeah, cause we got ass whoopings now. We don't want to
yo,
whip kids.
yeah,
Right.
Some
you know,
don't need ass
that don't make
Sometimes kids
sense.
need
Yeah, it's
ass
like, yo, like, cause even as an adult, I used to get my ass. They'll tell you I was getting ass whoopings all the time. Type
But I'm
person.
just saying specifically, I'm not that type of mom. And especially as I have gotten older now, when I was a new mom out here struggling, like living in survival, like, yes, you gonna do what I say.
Yeah, word.
But now my mentality, like it's not even that serious for
Right,
me
right.
to have
Listen a
to
little
force
more.
them
It
to
ain't.
eat something that they don't
It ain't
like.
that serious.
Now, don't get it wrong. If
Yeah.
it's something that I know you like if I cook some spaghetti, you gonna eat spaghetti tomorrow. But I know you
Right.
like spaghetti,
Right.
If I grill some chicken and there's some more chicken left over, like, yeah, you can find you something. We have, fend for yourself days all the time, but it's stuff that they like. I'm not gonna make them eat something that they don't like. I
Yeah,
am.
no.
I'm
See,
sorry.
now,
I'm gonna fix
With-
something
with
else.
The way I'm
Right.
changing my health, the way I try to eat, but I do try
Now-
to force them with better
Now,
meals, better
in my
food for
older
their body.
kid,
And see, not yeah, I will say this.
You
I-
know?
like on the food thing, like I get that completely, but
Right.
like, but that's what I say. It's just
because
like,
my
'cause when
grandma
you
made
talking
me
about
eat
the
that
whooping,
shit.
Yeah.
it's
No,
like,
come
That's
here.
the barrier. Like certain stuff we didn't
Yeah.
like, and that's
No.
cool. But then certain stuff you come to
It's on
understand
the
of
t-shirt
learning this. Oh, what's going on?
It's right there.
Oh, it's a ladybug too. Don't do that. What you just tell him? Don't just
No,
do that.
that's why I did this.
Oh,
instead
okay.
of,
But yeah, like I do feed into certain traumas, like, and it does affect the way I parent. Now that I'm in a better space, because when I ain't know no better, I didn't do any better, but like,
You're different.
I get
Right.
and that don't have to do because I still stand on some things. Like, you're not gonna be in my face when I'm talking around grown-ups. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean-
I always make sure I have my kids something to do to where, and I, certain things with certain things, like,
But again,
that was some bullshit because why did you, like, why did I get an ass? Like, Zai said one time my grandma whooped her for touching her flower. Like, she never went over my grandma's house again. Like, I can't change my grandma, but you...
Which grandma? Grandma Jean?
Grandma Jean!
Yeah, that sound like a Grandma Jean.
all right,
don't
but
know.
For touching her
Nah,
bush outside.
but again,
Maybe it was bigger than that though. Grandma probably said, "Keep your ass from over there in the bush." And
She
you ain't
probably
listening.
did.
it's like how many
She
times?
probably-
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
because
She
listen,
probably
I'm gonna be a
did.
perfect example.
And it was
She
a
probably
reason she was
did.
probably telling her to keep
Straight
her
up.
ass out them bushes. It
She
might be some
probably
bugs
did.
and chickens or something on
She
that
probably
motherfucker.
did, but flowers are meant to be admired, for
No,
one.
But I'm
And
saying,
for
No,
she
two,
probably
no,
seen it
see,
as
look,
grandma whipped me
you
for
thinking
touching the
outside
flowers.
of
She did.
structure.
But it might have been some
Right.
chickens or
You
something on the
thinking outside of
goddamn flowers
structure.
that she didn't want her getting in the bugs.
right, and I get that too.
The reason
and
you
I,
got-
that's when supervision comes in.
Well, we didn't get supervised.
Because that
You can't
generation
even say that,
didn't want to
though.
supervise. So if you don't
generation
want
did.
her,
Y'all
in the
generation
flowers.
don't
No, I'm gonna tell you, it
but
wasn't
they're
supervised.
occupied though.
So can
they're
I say
not,
this? Can I say this? It wasn't supervising. I think. All right, so I'm gonna throw this out there, but I got a sister, right?
Right.
She got twin boys,
Okay.
right? Them together, that's already a whole.
Yeah, she only
Right.
got 2 eyes.
Yeah. She only got 2 eyes.
I get it.
And they already sharing brains and thoughts, right?
Right.
But it's like,
Plotting and scheming.
yeah, they learning off each other. They
Right.
listen to her second. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Already. But I'm not gonna sit out in the yard and come back here. Don't go that far. Chasing behind. Don't go that far. Stay back here. At some point, I'm gonna tap a hand or get a leg or something to let them know that
Your ass
statement
can't go
comes
that
with
far.
something.
Yeah.
It comes with something. See, this where it pays off in society. Why we talking about the kids be weak now?
Right.
And it's because they don't feel like there's a result to anything. They don't feel like there's a cause and effect in life. feel
And I
like
get
that.
that.
So that's where they don't take any accountability now. They don't feel like their action or their intuitiveness. They
And
don't
that's
have that
true.
anymore. But it's because you have to go through like it's in the Bible. It's in every teaching of your self-learning and all that. Like you gotta go through some fire. But low key, the best fire you gonna get is from the people that love you, that grow up, that's around you. And
It was
really, that's where we all
unnecessary.
get it. You know what I'm
It was
saying?
unnecessary.
But I don't feel like that
I don't either, cause
because in a
they
sense,
told us, yeah, your ass can go outside, but your ass better not go over there. And I ain't got to keep my head.
And
I
I
mean,
mean,
on
I
you
get
at
it
all
in certain
times.
'Cause like we just
circumstances,
said,
but
I'm
certain
an adult, you a
circumstances,
kid.
that's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
the line.
I told you not to go over there.
that's just like
we started associating it with like slaves and getting beat. No,
no. I mean, I don't. I mean,
no.
I
Even
have my
back
own
then,
opinions.
even back then when the
I
white
think the
man
problem is we don't
didn't like
know
what his white wife did,
why
he
we
smacked
got
her.
them ass whooping sometimes.
Yeah,
Right.
You never,
And that's what I
the
mean.
problem. You
Yeah.
gotta explain what's
Sometimes
wrong.
And that's
we
what
ain't
I
know-
mean.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And
I agree
that's
with
what
that.
I mean.
I agree
Because
with
she
that. I
took
come with
it
that.
as
She got her ass
she
whooped
just
for
got
the
her ass whooping
For
for
a
smelling
flower.
the flowers
Yeah,
And I get
because
that. I get that.
she wasn't picking the
Back in the day, they just said,
flowers.
because I told you so.
Right.
They didn't tell
And
you
that was
what
the
problem was.
Explaining it is
explanation.
important.
Yeah,
Like,
the
you need
problem
that.
is
You know.
you need
But
to
you
know
see
why.
how,
why
but this is
yeah.
what I'm saying. You see how we not talking about. I'm saying overall in life, the world, we don't
Especially
talk about the
these kids,
explaining
because
it.
their brains
We
don't
just
work
like, oh,
like
but
that.
you better not
Yeah,
whip them.
They don't work like
Their
that.
brains don't work like that. They need to know the why
Yeah, the
Right.
why is
for
important.
what you're asking them or what you're telling
Right,
them to
right,
do, because their brains are so overstimulated all the
But can I
time.
say something though? I do gotta say this. All right, so like, let's say I know this girl, and I know this dude. He a little younger, but they always say I'm gonna say younger demographic, right? I'm having a conversation with them. We talking about the like females, how they dress and whatnot, blah blah, right? Or like why you shouldn't dress certain ways, da da da. And then, bro, younger, like in a sense, and we talking about the whoopings. We just talking about, and I can tell that it, and they younger, right? So in my mind, I'm like, dang, it really ain't just cause they younger. It's really what's instilled in you. Brody was the youngest in the room and understood everything I was saying.
Right.
The girl, she couldn't comprehend it. She what? What? But like, bruh, understood it. Now, further in the conversation, I find out, oh, okay, like yeah, you got some people behind you that they cared.
Right, right.
That's-
right,
but
right.
see, that's what I'm saying.
They taught you something. They told you they did
Right.
pass something down. Oh, you got whoopings growing up. But like
Right.
here in life, you understand why you got whoopings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know not to say I got beat as a kid.
Right,
Right.
Like that be, you know what I'm saying? We run
them
to the,
beans
oh
was
my
like that.
God, like
Right.
I
instead
was
of the,
abused.
yeah, I was
Right.
abused. Like
abused.
nigga, no, huh? You say you
No.
were?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say yeah. That's why where they
Yeah, that's
go.
the idea,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like they, but it's like at the same time, the problem I feel like, our generation and a little further generations up, but that explaining go a long way.
Yeah, you don't get the explanation.
Explaining
You know
goes
what I'm
a
saying?
long
But
way.
sometimes,
But sometimes you ain't gonna always
can't explain.
but sometimes you ain't gonna always understand the explanation because we talking about I'm up here, and you up under my
Right,
reign
right.
of knowledge and experience and
It's the-
concern. You get what I'm saying?
Right, so that's why it's up to you.
Even if I'm aggravated, I don't want to keep telling you something 20 times.
right, but
sometimes you gotta touch the fire to learn.
Right.
Yeah, that's all. And but
yeah,
if you don't grow up with
sometimes
that, that's how you
gotta
grow up.
touch
Simple.
the fire sometime, but don't nobody deserve, a spanking or a pop
Nah, come
because
on.
you're aggravated.
But
No,
if
no,
somebody,
yeah.
no,
Because
no,
you're
no, no,
aggravated,
no,
yeah,
no, I do agree with
And I
that.
mean, and that's just, I've come to that conclusion over evolution because, and I can't say I don't believe in spankings because certain things it is like, but it would really have to be like a reason
Yeah.
behind it. And it would have to be like, they will understand like, yeah, I got that whooping cuz.
I was
Yeah.
wrong.
See me, I
Parenting is hard
explain
and
it and I
different
tell you it's
children
coming.
are different.
You feel me? I explained it
fair.
before it come. I'm explaining it. Like I'm gonna tell, yo, don't man, chill out. Don't do that. Blah blah.
Right.
Keep on. I'm gonna get that ass.
Okay.
I try to teach.
You get what I'm saying?
experience.
Like you done done it again.
I try to teach
Come
through
here.
experience.
I moved towards
Bow.
more
You feel
towards
me?
teaching from experience.
Cause I'd be like,
too.
I know exactly what you're going through. They be like, no, you don't. You can't relate to
Right,
me and all
right.
this shit. I say, man, look.
You don't know.
Yup.
You
Everybody
have
you
no-
know, you know.
Being a teenager.
But I
Yeah.
did that too, though. I did that too. Like,
Right. We all been teenagers.
How could you know?
I can break it down. I give you an exact example of what the hell gonna happen. Then I'll
And
let you
I
go in and
do.
burn your goddamn
And
hand
I
if you
tell
want to.
them, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to
Sometimes
touch the
because I
fire.
know my goddamn mind at 13, 12, 13 I ain't hear shit. I ain't give a damn about nothing.
Did touching the fire
I
help
touch a lot of fires.
Did it
Goddamn.
help?
Now that I'm 40.
Right.
but I'm just saying though. But see, also we gotta know too. If you know as sales, and we talking about
Yeah.
as seeds, or we talking about, I was a hard-headed nigga.
Yeah, that's simply just
Yeah,
fact.
I
was
wasn't.
hard-headed.
I could cry and be, oh,
You just
I
gotta
could
pray
say,
that
oh
they
yeah,
turn out
Tweety
to
gave me
look better.
whoopings I ain't agree with, but I knew, bro, I want sweet. Like I was doing stupid
Right, but
stuff.
see, these kids is like their
The exposure is
But see, that's why you gotta be on it even
whole,
more.
like-
You wanna know why? Because they gotta know the difference that it's a consequence from the world and from what I'm under. That be
Right,
the thing
no, I
now.
get it, but you gotta kind of like meet them in the middle, because that really is how
Shout out
the
Uncle
world
Leon.
is.
Right. Pops and moms.
No, yeah, I mean, but that's what. But you saying that's how the world is, but I mean, I don't like to go so religious, but I always felt deeply like, yeah, we not supposed to be worldly. You can't let the world grow.
that's another problem. We have been the training, like we're supposed to be a certain type of way,
Yeah,
but
we're not supposed to be world.
we goddamn, we've been put in this
We've been
box.
in this of mindset,
The mind of who we
and it's
supposed to
like
be.
even in a nowadays time, and where that's why at some point you just gotta stop excusing shit.
Yeah.
If we got the knowledge now,
It's a reason we think the way
for
we
certain
think,
things, that you
the
can't.
way we do things.
It's like even like black holidays, all that blah blah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sort of getting tired of it.
All right. This is
Okay,
next
that's right
topic.
on
Not gonna even lie.
topic.
I'm
So what you think
sorta-
about Juneteenth?
I'm over it, bro. I'm not gonna even lie, bro.
Here's my issue with Juneteenth.
I'm over it for real.
Juneteenth ain't really like a black holiday. Like it's a black holiday, but it's mostly like a black Texan holiday. I also don't know about celebrating like some niggas telling you, "Oh, y'all ain't slaves no more."
But also telling you what they factually what is like 2 years later.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Like
2
so
years
niggas
later-
found out we want slaves late.
right.
We
and
found
celebrated
out
that.
we want slaves late.
Late.
Everybody else
Well,
knew.
Texas slaves found out they want slaves late. It happened in Texas.
Okay.
Like the news.
So
didn't
where
come to
okay, so
Texas.
that's Juneteenth comes from that
Yeah, from
particular
that particular
situation.
yeah,
Okay,
right.
all right.
my thing is all
Even
this shit,
worse.
All this shit is fucking some bullshit. But why focus on Juneteenth? What is Juneteenth the problem? What, y'all cool with July 4th?
No.
No, I have no issue
No,
with
no, no, no.
Y'all
no.
cool with
Celebrate-
Christmas
No, no,
or
no, no,
fucking
no, no.
Easter or any
No,
fucking
no,
holiday?
no.
Why is it a problem when Juneteenth?
Yeah,
when
I get
black
what you
folks
saying.
have a holiday.
I completely agree with you. What you said.
Right.
I feel that, but I will say this: me overall, I'm starting to grow, which I feel like we all should and shall. But you need to grow out of all of that.
All
bullshit.
that bullshit.
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Overall,
Look, I
the
don't pay
problem,
attention to holidays,
the
but-
problem I have with us getting I guess the problem with black folk when it comes to the black holiday thing is either seeing the display of ignorance
Right.
or either seeing how we do not benefit still from the celebration, whether it's economy wise, whether it's you get what I'm saying? Like if we do have a holiday and we're gonna celebrate, it's like it's the most display of ignorance in a sense. Like besides if you wearing a I'm black and I'm proud shirt, but we gotta do way more healing than a day.
But what's wrong with wearing I'm black and I'm proud shirt?
Wear it every day.
Wear it every day?
Don't put it's Halloween for black people.
Do you wear a pink shirt every day?
You get what I'm saying? We operate low vibration. Huh? You said what is that?
So you wear a pink shirt. I mean, I guess he's saying we dress different every day. I mean, why wear a black?
I'm just
No,
well,
I
that's
get
what I'm
what you're
saying. Like we
saying.
on a low
Like, don't
vibration.
I get
put
what
a-
you're saying.
don't
Yeah,
put a
we on a low
specific
vibration
holiday for
all
that.
No, I
year.
get what I'm saying.
And then
I
like
get what you're
Juneteenth is like
saying.
pride.
I'm saying I'm sure people do wear I'm black and I'm
Oh,
proud
Black
on
History
other
Month.
days.
It's
I'm just
like-
And
saying.
what I'm saying is they do, but what I'm
Hey.
saying is even
You
amongst
got Mother's
ourselves,
Day, you
we
got
look at
Father's Day, you got all
Yeah.
these days. What's wrong with having one day specifically
that's
for
the
black
same
people to
thing.
celebrate?
It's
You had
like-
Black Liberation Day. You used to. You had days
What
where
day was that?
this is fucking 70s.
Emancipation.
because you want to know why?
It's-
You want
We
to know
need
why?
all
Because
of them.
we celebrate
But they need
Cinco
to
de
No, you saw
Mayo.
when they did
All
Riverside
Black
Because we
Park,
celebrate
Black River-
Cinco
you
de
don't know-
Mayo more.
See, I would rather
Riverside
them
Park, they used to have Black
celebrate.
Liberation
I
Day.
don't
For
remember
me,
that stuff.
I
That
would
was
rather
before.
them celebrate like the actual end of the Civil War.
Okay, when we was
Because
free.
When we were here's why. 4th of July is a celebration of America saying, "Oh no, we our own state
From
this
Britain,
is our
right?
own place.
Yeah.
Right.
This is our shit. Like it's like that's the idea we're celebrating that we decided we was gonna run our own thing.
Y'all having any cookouts?
They not gonna be in town, so I don't know.
Cash got
I don't
track me.
celebrate
But,
4th of July.
But I'm saying,
Oh.
but that's the idea behind like, or like Cinco de Mayo is like them celebrating winning a battle in like the war, right? So like the idea
Right.
that you celebrating like the specific thing that you be like, we did
It's
something.
a victory. Yeah,
Right,
we
it's the-
did
Right.
something.
But Juneteenth is just like, oh y'all
A small
free.
population.
Yeah.
No,
You
it,
know what I'm
ain't
saying?
even a
It's
small
like-
population. It's the idea of
Oh, y'all don't have to be slaves no more.
just if somebody told you like
I
might-
think
you
it's
might
like
do shit
anything
opposed
else
to
with
ain't
black
shit now.
folk get.
do you
We-
feel
we
how you
take
feel about
something,
that?
we
You
make
gonna
the best
celebrate
out
the
of
fact
it,
that I
man.
told you
I
that?
get that, and I
Right.
get
It's
it.
like
You know what
being
I'm
called a
saying?
nigga. We took the
But
nigga
we do
and now it's
that.
our
That's
work.
what we do
Black
as a
people
people.
take
That's
like
the
that
same
day
thing
to
as
us
a
is
nigga.
like
A
us
nigga
having
mean you
something
can't
for
read and
ourselves.
You can't write.
But
To
You
me-
illiterate.
it feel
You
like to
stupid
me
as
they
shit.
took something like I understand why like Texans celebrate Juneteenth.
Right,
I
get it.
get
But it should be their holiday. It
That's
should be a
their
state
holiday.
holiday,
Right,
not a
right.
federal holiday.
Oh yeah, I'm sure somebody.
Somebody.
It's probably
Like,
a white.
right,
It's
I'm
probably,
just like,
it's probably.
Damn.
What?
It's probably.
Somebody eating out here once they can monitor
Probably
niggas'
Wilbert over there
words.
somewhere. Somebody
Yeah.
crazy got that jump.
I understand. Somebody, I'm like, yo, whoever, somebody could eat if they trademark nigga. It's
All
like,
right.
Nigga.
You can't trade.
But it might be one of them
Right.
things that they won't
Yeah.
allow you.
They
to
won't let
trademark.
you do it.
You can't trade.
But somebody should have trademarked Juneteenth when they first talking about it. They got a whole lot of money right now.
Right.
The government probably trademarked it. That's
I'm
why
sure.
they made it a federal
And
holiday.
I'm sure that's who's
But I
making
feel like
the money
I feel
off
like
of it.
making
Right.
that
But
a
that's
federal
why we're
holiday
saying
was
it.
just like
that's why we're saying
it's
it's
our
I mean, I
DEI.
get
It's
it.
something they
I
still
agree
set up.
with you on that.
But I just think our American brains, I don't see the problem with Juneteenth when there's all this other shit too.
I get
It's
that.
everything
I get
else
that.
too.
Yeah.
But
I ain't saying
lived
I
in
hate
Korea-
it.
look,
I'm just saying
when
I
lived
let
in
it
Korea,
pass like
I
anything
didn't
else.
pay no attention to American holidays.
At all.
You
probably.
didn't? What
Yeah.
holidays did they have though?
They got Korean holidays.
Like what?
Like Chuseok is like their Thanksgiving. It's
okay.
Like a couple of days.
So
like,
what are
All
they
right, so they
celebrate
have a
Chuseok for?
holiday.
What is that?
Chuseok is like a Thanksgiving, like a
I mean, but
harvest- like
our
a
Thanksgiving
harvest
is for the
festival.
bullshit that happened that we turned into a holiday. So what is their Thanksgiving for?
But Thanksgiving, all right, that's American Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying. So what
American.
is their
But
Thanksgiving
give
for?
Thanksgiving is like a
thanks.
harvest festival.
Right.
Okay.
Like we're
But that's really
celebrating
what.
Gathering.
that we can eat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're celebrating the land that gave us food.
It-
That's
what's
idea
the what's the
behind
Okay.
law or the gluttony?
It wasn't any
the-
slaughter behind
They
it.
say
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they say all the holidays is well, majority of the holidays is
But no, that's
like
just people
the
putting their
sins or
own
something.
opinion
yeah,
on
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But
It be
like,
making sense, though.
cause it ain't America ain't the only country with like a Thanksgiving holiday. Like it's
Yeah.
like
Right.
it's a harvest festival type thing. Like Chuseok is like,
I know, but you saying like I'm saying like you said eating, right? Like food, right?
but it's not just food. It's like we're celebrating the
Celebrating
fact
the land.
that the land.
I
gave
got
us
you.
food
I got you.
for
I
us.
got you. I got you. I got you.
Right.
I
Or
got
like
you, I
we're
got you.
celebrating our family.
I got
like
you.
we're celebrating like that's the idea behind those type of
What we
holidays.
have turned our
what I'm
Thanksgiving into.
Like,
Most
they
days
have,
come
like,
with some bullshit, man.
They have like an establishment
Right.
holiday, like
Slaughter.
Slaughter the shit, man.
Right. They got a kids' day and a parents' day. Like,
Oh.
They gotta celebrate the kids. Like
See shit like that, that's alright with me.
you know what I'm saying? Like those.
That's just
they
for the
got
Like
people.
holidays.
Mother's Day and Father's
That's
Day,
for the
yeah.
people.
They got
Yeah.
Independence
We
Day.
have it
but they
too.
Korean.
It's
Okay.
called Christmas.
No, that's some
Oh, yeah,
bullshit too.
but
though.
Christmas
it's
supposed
been
to be
made
the birth of
bullshit.
Jesus,
It's been made
right?
bullshit
That's
because it's
bullshit.
based off of demonic shit.
But they had
No,
to
it's
do
not.
that.
Hey, it's based off
They had
pagan
to do
shit.
that.
Well, it's based
Pagan
off
shit.
of.
I'm gonna say that.
gifts,
It's
right?
based off of like a Roman holiday.
Yeah,
They had to
yeah,
like come
yeah.
in the middle.
Right. Like no, when they were incorporating
I heard
Christianity.
so much shit. I don't know what the shit is.
I
no
don't
more.
know.
When they
That's
were
another
incorporating
topic.
Christianity, it is another topic.
I'm being honest. I'm not really
That's a
celebrating.
long topic. That's an episode.
I'm gonna be honest.
Religion.
And folk can hate me, but I've been saying that like this year. I was saying it last year, but I think like this year I'm not really on the celebrating too much. Like yeah, Christmas, like and even the kids and get some light from me.
I don't. For
I'm not
me,
lying, like, I'm not-
Christmas.
Oh, and I
I'm
know.
not
I
doing
guess
all
I
that.
got the kids, so
Not
I'm a
doing all
sucker for it.
That's why we
Christmas
stuck.
is
You know,
a
I
really
will
religious
say that
holiday.
I
If I
am
didn't have
more
children and shit
intentional
like that, I
about
probably
the
wouldn't.
gifts and
Yeah.
stuff, like,
But I'm-
cause it's
nah, I'm
hard,
be
just like you say.
I want to not teach the bullshit.
but
But
it's
no,
I
hard.
teach
It's
what's
good
coming.
to have like a happy holiday.
Because that's,
Yeah.
a happy, that's a
Right.
time the
So-
family coming
It's
together.
just hard
Yeah.
for
Just
the
me,
kids.
just me. I ain't gonna lie.
And the school culture
Right.
these days, when it really is
We
So
go out, we get stuff, we
you
think
got,
about
we
each
kind of
other.
like meet in the middle.
But, like,
Like I
Jewish
don't
people
spend a
don't really
whole lot
celebrate
of
Christmas.
unnecessary money
Yeah, I
and
don't go
stuff.
crazy.
Chinese people
But
didn't
I'm
really
gonna make sure I
celebrate
get your feet
Christmas.
right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you be getting
oh
around
well,
year,
yeah.
year
So you
round,
have
but
intentional gifts.
Yeah,
Like that's
Korea
what I
intentional,
mean. Like
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
not,
Korea
you
Christmas
know.
was like a date holiday. Y'all go out on like a date with like your boyfriend or your girlfriend.
Okay.
That's
It wasn't
crazy.
really like a.
So like
related
here,
sex.
I mean, I don't know. Somebody said, see, we a girlfriend's
I
day,
used
a
to go to the
boyfriend's
movies on
day, a
Christmas.
couple's day. At least, but why? Because we have goofy people on social media just creating shit at this
Yeah.
point.
That's
I-
creating stuff.
There's
creating
one couple's
shit.
day.
Your
that's
first
Valentine's
daughter's day.
Yeah, like come on, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. We even talking about all these days, bro. Like when I
But
remember
that's just all in what
how
you
many
participate in.
Yeah,
It's,
let me
and you
see.
know, it ain't no shame in what you participate in.
yeah.
But I'm just
I
saying,
think what it is because
as
we in America. Because even like the holidays he just said, they more like factual, like relating. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
No, they got like different. They got weird holidays like Pepero Day. It's November 11th.
What is that?
It's like Pepero is like a snack. It's like a piece of bread dipped in like chocolate. Like a stick.
okay, I could get
And they
that.
celebrate it as like a little.
think the biggest
Kind of how
issue
like
we're a big-
Valentine's Day is
With
It's like
chocolates,
Pepero Day,
yeah.
yeah.
I think the biggest issue, we're a big melting pot. We got so many races and
Culture.
got
cultures.
so
That's
many
how I say we a
different
culture
stuff.
yeah,
part, yeah.
everything.
So you add in everything.
So you
like,
go elsewhere, that's just it's who
They
there.
got there,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's-
So that's it.
yeah.
So I think that's what it is. I think it's not to hate Juneteenth. It's just to see the narrative as well as to see
I don't like the
how
narrative
we
behind
act. Yeah,
Juneteenth.
like it's like, but how I just hate seeing us lesser in the majority of the time, and then
It's
like I
another.
said, it's like act.
Like what I said
You know what I'm
earlier.
saying? And then we not even benefiting off of it. for
The
real.
idea behind stuff like that. I get it. It's like the after effect and implementation and all that. It's like, well, like another day I have like Black History Month is another one that's kind of like
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Black History.
I don't like
is
Black History
American
Month like
history.
talking about.
So that's
It's
my thing.
American
so y'all
history.
don't want us to I mean, I know Black History, American History. That's simply what it is. So y'all would rather us not get acknowledged for anything.
I would rather
No.
Black
We
History
wouldn't
Because they're
Month.
gonna
rather us
continue-
get
they're gonna
acknowledged
continue
for
their
good
shit.
stuff.
Yeah. I would rather
They're gonna
Black
continue
History
having
be
their
taught
holiday,
year
so-
round.
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
It should be.
But they trying to take that out to school,
that's
right?
what I'm saying. So y'all don't want us to be in nothing.
I feel
No,
like
I don't
this,
agree
no, I
with
feel
that
like this though.
No, we just as a people. I mean, I don't know.
Because they try to erase all history dealing with
They
What-
are.
I'm gonna be
fucking
honest. I'm
happened with us.
But see, I'm gonna be honest. If I get deep, but I'm deep. So like, when I think of holidays, I think of them as even when you talking about like, I think of it as harvest and like gathering of like energies.
That's
We
what
don't
it's about,
understand
though.
how energy and shit and shit like that work out here. But so it's almost put like it create transits. It puts you on a clockwork of thought pattern motion month to month to month. Like even like he's saying you got holidays over there, you got holidays over somewhere else, got holidays over da da da. And it sort of just keep you in a trance and everybody in an energy of if you ain't gotta believe in spells or whatever, but that's
But
what
I
it
think it's
seemed
all
like to me. You know
systematic
what I'm saying?
But to me, I try to look at shit like it as like Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
We used to have Sunday dinner where the family got together and talked to each other.
Right.
It basically was our
I
therapy.
agree.
Right.
So the families got together, had therapy, like a cookout. Your family
I
get
can see
together
that
and
too.
you have
Right, but
therapy.
the
with your shit.
grandmas-
I love that.
But the
Holidays do-
grandmas
So
stopped
holidays
doing
bring
that.
you together.
Right.
You know, they bring us together. We have time together. We make time for them days to do shit. It ain't
Right.
got to always be about the money. Like Christmas, you spend your bank on that shit.
So that's what I'm saying. On
Right.
that part, I agree with that part. Like I said, I'm just one of them fighters who hate that we ain't doing it year round still.
Well, that's
It's
some
right.
shit.
You
As
know
a
what I'm
people,
saying?
we have to do that better
But that's what
amongst
I'm
each
saying.
other.
That's what I'm saying.
But for them holidays, you make time because it's been
Well,
set in
you
place.
start that. Start a Sunday dinner. I come.
You talking about me?
Yeah, for
Every Sunday
real. Nah,
now.
for real.
Look,
Yeah.
cause I be,
Especially
Cash is
on the
running track
grill.
now. Him and Stink,
See,
we
life
gone.
don't, life
Life be
busy
life.
Life be
now.
life, yeah.
Life be life.
Everybody doing
See,
their
they ain't
own
have the
thing.
money to take us on out of town and on pay for them track meets and
Right.
shit like that. See, we get a little
Nah,
bit more
they
money than
did. But what happened was it was on the other shit. You know what I'm saying? The other shit, like, and it ain't. They just the switcher because shit different now.
They
It's
got
just
better
Cause
as they
even
got
now-
older. See, I came into this world. My parents were very young.
Right.
For sure.
And
For
I
sure.
agree with that. It gets better as if it get better,
better, yeah.
as You get older, I
Yeah, 'cause-
agree.
Look, we all here for the first time and only time.
first
But
time.
that's why I say not like
Occasionally
that.
a little
But
bad
bad
wouldn't you
experience.
rather
Totally
get?
different.
Wouldn't you
Yeah.
rather get any whippings or any feel of rejection, hurt, let down early than,
And I mean, I get
than
that.
later in the more consequential?
I mean, I
you know
get
what
that,
I'm saying?
and there
People
are
also learn from stuff like
consequences. In my house,
Yeah.
let's not say that there are consequences, but I move towards
Put 'em in
taking
the corner.
phones, and you don't have your VR
Oh, well, see, I ain't
for
gonna
2
lie.
days.
Once
Or
they
I'm gonna
got-
cut that TV off because that affects
Right.
them kids more. You can pop these kids these days, and then
Oh
They
yeah,
gonna
but
talk
all,
shit
but
about
all
you.
that's
they gonna
happening.
talk shit about you on Twitter and go on about their business.
No, but that's 'cause you let 'em have the
if you
phone.
take that phone for 3 days, they are sick.
Yeah, that's
They
bad.
can't live.
I'm
and
gonna get their
They gonna
legs.
make a video TikTok. My mom will smack me today.
But that's
Not
what
my
I'm saying.
kids, like
I
it
feel
is
like
what it
this.
Your
is.
kids
Like y'all
probably
said,
cuss you out.
There's a good balance.
Like you said,
you
if it's
know.
something slight, little tap, blah blah, and you explain. If it's something like I'm gonna give you a whooping, 'cause
Right.
it's a difference between
Okay.
getting on your ass right quick and a whooping. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
like even me, like, so let's just say it's a little weird, but my kid, like, I'm gonna say gnarly because he older, but like he was like all be trying to get into stuff or like he
Right,
be
I
looking
get it.
at you like, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But like
The
I
bloodline
was
strong.
That's
yeah,
Tiana.
bloodline strong, but
Yeah,
like,
it
look,
was a little
but,
mischievous.
yeah, you
That's
feel me?
Tiana.
But like I
Yeah.
said, but
He used to see
I
shit.
remember when I started tapping them, like and low key, it was instilled early where like he just understood it. It's a certain consequence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get
Because sometimes even as the dad, like that's where it be like your mom. It be little things. Your mom's voice ain't the same as your daddy's voice.
I get that
You
too.
get what I'm saying? Like it's just some real shit. People deny it and act like, but that shit.
I
but,
get that
But
too.
it's levels of what's it called? Intimidation.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Now look,
You
not
show
like
something
that, but
to get your
even once
daddy.
the man's voice too soft,
Yeah.
Right.
what's next?
Right.
Ain't no other checking, but the world gonna check it.
Right.
No, I get that.
You feel what I'm saying?
I get
So
that.
the next level gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm just saying like as far as like
You'd
gnarly,
rather whoop
I can
their
say
ass
he,
for
like
what-
he
before
his
the-
mannerisms, like me tapping him or whatever, his mannerisms just sort of changed on like
Who that?
I ain't had to get on him about nothing for real.
Probably somebody hollering at Mark.
So you rather whoop their ass before the world whoops their ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
that's
ain't talking about
what
beating my
you
kids.
know,
I ain't
that's-
talking about and just even beating how I feel into them. Like,
Nah,
it's just a matter, bro. Like, certain levels of things you gotta learn.
All right.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's discipline. That's
I
all.
get that
discipline.
too.